fat.
They hibernate. They eat so much that their bellies scrape on the bottom of the ocean floor.
Yeah, but that's like getting fat in a suit of armor. It's like at a certain point you're gonna put some strain on the joints there,
You don't think they are?
and you turn into a piece of sushi.
I ate some crabs and they were popping loose.
Oh, let me tell you what, they
I
were
mean,
popping
they
and
were
locking.
They were popping and locking. You thought you would have thought they were in a dance competition.
Oh,
Wow,
man.
popping and locking, how much of that pop and locking they were doing.
What a mess.
Jesus Christ! I am on the internet just so that I can trip over my own words
You
and
have
retain
to.
it forever.
You have to, yeah.
Why did they give us this power, Matt?
Because
why did they let us
why
do
should
this?
these thoughts of all the things we've ever done wrong only be in our head?
That's
Why
right.
not share them with the whole wide world?
Let's preserve them for all eternity.
That's right. Remember the moment. Play it again in slow motion.
Let's recap that once more.
Slow motion.
Edit them all together.
Yeah, right. We want all of it.
Just
All of
I
it.
think every moment of my life is worth capturing. There are people out there though who really do that kind of shit. Like it's a whole culture thing. Like
Yeah.
Allison and I were talking about it, and someone she knew, she was like, why do people feel it's necessary to put a video up of them flushing their dead goldfish down the toilet and they're just crying?
Requiem Simpace.
They made a video.
Yeah.
And then they posted it online. Like that's not even the weirdest thing. She has these other people that she's like on Facebook that I don't know. I don't even know their names, so fortunately they'll remain nameless.
There you go.
But they like did a photo shoot
Mhm.
of their miscarried dead baby. And they're
I've
like
seen-
crying.
I've heard about
Have
that
you
before.
seen this shit?
We almost did a weird news story about it, but I was like, there's no redeeming factor in this aside from it just being completely batshit
It's
crazy.
purely
Yeah.
it's purely despicable.
We turned on the deer lights here.
Thankfully, my ADD was tuned up just enough. I was focused directly on your eyes, so I didn't even get a glare off of it. I just was like, "Ooh, it's a little brighter in here now."
There you go. That's it.
Matt turned yellow for a minute.
That's right. Just for a
He looks
minute.
like cornbread.
That's right. That's it. That's the next thing you know, I'm going to be singing about the punani.
We have to play that in here.
Oh
in
yeah,
here
that's
at
got
some
to be.
point.
Yeah, that'll.
Me
We're
want the
going to make
punani.
it at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
There we go.
We gotta,
Allison's here.
hey, Allison.
Yep. They're strange. Those internet people.
Oof. Yep. Man, oh my God. There's no words for it. Yeah, and I
No.
agree. There's nothing redeemable about it. There's
Mm.
nothing. It's not even something you can really like make fun of. You just have to like marvel at the horror.
Right. That this exists.
Why were
this
people
is real?
The people's egos are so fragile that they have to get the approval and they have to like make a show of crying
Yeah.
on film
Yep.
to validate that they're even real.
Yep. And it's like your superpower, like in a fighting game where the meter is slowly dwindling, so you have to get more validation to fill it back up. It's just a
Press the
constant.
X button to get more validation.
Yeah.
Post. Go live.
Yeah, we got to do it. We have to do it.
That's what we do, though.
Uh,
That is, we are the dead babies.
We are the dead babies. Welcome. Welcome to the realm of the dead babies.
Welcome to the Dead Babies Show with Matt and Matt.
That's
The
right.
Kick Babies.
That's right. We've been dead for a long time.
Oh, I mean, I
We've been
cannot
dead so long
confirm-
we're old now.
Yeah, that's true.
See?
We're old news.
Old news. Let's start some weird news.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
not
do-
really.
oh, okay.
We'll just do this though.
That's just, yeah. Here's the news.
We are.
Our theme song's
What?
not playing.
Something is wrong, man.
Sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus
we're
Christ, superstar.
Oh, man.
Oh, I know what it is. I see it. The
They're-
board. The board is
Zuckerberg's trying to throttle us
He
because
is.
he's
too much truth.
yeah.
He's like, shut them down. Too much
Mhm.
truth.
Crabs don't get fat.
Nope. Yeah, they want to spread those lies. Let them do it on their own time.
Not on my platform.
Not on my platform.
Not on Meta.
Not today.
Mm-mm.
Not that year.
I'm gonna fight these fuckers.
Yeah.
I'm tough now.
They're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I
it is.
please have your attention?
How about that?
I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen. Yay! And then, wait. What does that do? Did that blow your mind? That just happened.
This corner weighing in at 180 pounds.
Darkness, everybody!
You've got a dirty, whorish mouth.
of fucking amateurs. Am I wrong? No. Am I wrong? Yeah. Okay, then. Hail to the king, baby.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Let's go bold.
If you tell anyone about this, I'll fucking kill you. I'm kidding. We'll come back by tonight. Okay?
To another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
And Matt,
And that's it.
yeah, every time we start the show, of
Yeah.
course, if you haven't watched us live, we always do some kind of a mime act.
Yes.
And
It's always a story.
I have now my favorite part of doing the show is the silent mimery that I just come up with a story and just act it all out.
It's like what I do every year for Sean's birthday, where I continue this fantasy saga. But
That's
it's great, and that's what you need to do. You have to create chapters, because we can put that in with the podcast thing, so
That's
that
true.
it'll show up and say, this is the
Yeah,
first season,
this
second
week-
season, first season. It's this whole drama about the one character killed the other one's baby, and there's this really weird, tension the whole time they're around each other. We can really build this up to a whole soap, but for I guess
yeah,
those are the
interested
deaf.
in mimery.
Yeah.
And I never talk.
I never yeah, it's great. I think we can go far with this. This is definitely the thing we want to hitch our wagon to.
We're going to put the most importance on the part of the show where we don't speak at all.
Right.
And
right.
that you can't see if you just listen on the back end.
It's zero.
That's where we're putting
zero
all our
risk.
We're putting
Yeah.
all our eggs in that particular basket.
Yep. That's what we're all about. We want to make this as unable to be acknowledged as possible.
Mhm.
So we want to contribute something just for our memory. See, we remember the story. So
Yeah, we
can
know.
just see the play of forms dance across the screen before us,
Mhm.
and we know precisely the pirouette that is going through their mind. And so we can tell the story whenever we want, but we don't want to give you too much, right?
Mm-mm.
We fought hard to create this bullshit.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to come here and sit down and not just wish that you could never get up again? Okay. Do you know how many times I wish this microphone would become electrified? It's
I wish we
shot-
lived near an active volcano.
I'm
Apparently
anything.
Alaska has the most active volcanoes
well, here we go.
in this
It's
country.
I am ready to go everywhere by Husky.
That's true.
Yeah, as long as it's warm on the inside. That really is my life philosophy. As long as it's warm on the inside.
Doesn't matter how
That's right,
cold it
that's
is
right.
outside.
Well, that's another part of a different saying, but still, yeah.
It's always warm on the inside. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good. So let's see what's been going on here.
Over the weekend,
Yeah.
Allison and I were kind of celebrating like our the time where we met up, like kind of first got together.
Oh yeah, because it's August, right?
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
went out to where we went out.
Mhm.
We kind of had like this pseudo date thing
Okay.
because you couldn't come because when she
Oh.
was coming to visit, this was a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
Way back
when
in
did
time.
you did not? You
No,
didn't
no,
tell you- I was like, my memory's not that bad. I hope. I hope it's not that bad. I forgot you just asked me to go somewhere with you yesterday.
you just missed a thing that we were supposed to do. No, a couple years ago. I'm just doing the setup.
Yeah.
We go back to this place every year
Mhm.
to kind of just to like reminisce and celebrate it.
Sure.
And it's over here. It's this brewery
Mhm.
nearby.
Mhm.
And okay, so I don't know how many people know this, but at this brewery, just like a couple of months ago,
Yeah.
or maybe half a year ago, the owner killed himself
Yeah.
in the brewery.
Yeah.
And I think he asphyxiated to death.
Yeah.
So we're like, it's haunted now.
Yeah. Sure.
And we went there, and they're while we were there, they're playing on the radio Sia's Chandelier.
yeah.
And I was like, this is the worst taste I've ever seen
Quite
in my life.
Apropos,
It
I'd
was
say.
it was perfect. I just couldn't believe the audacity. It was like this. They just had no idea.
They didn't take it out of rotation. They're like,
Nope.
Listen, we came up with this very brief list. We wrote it on the back of a receipt, but you need to get these off the playlist like today. Yeah.
Nope, just play them louder.
Before it comes down.
You would before it comes
We
down.
want to cut
He's
this
hanging
off at the pass.
He's swinging up there like a pinata still.
Fix the playlist.
It should just be an attraction. Honestly, if that, I'd lean right into it. If that was like my
Halloween's
place of
around the
business,
corner.
I would just make a pinata that looks like the guy that killed himself up
Yeah,
there.
but see
have
that-
it hanging all the time, and you could pay extra to go in there and just whack it with sticks.
No, because because
beer would fall out.
Wait, no, okay, I'm on now. I'm on board now. No. No, see, because then you get all kinds of violations, having decaying matter in there, having a body. You can't.
No. He's gone. He's buried and everything. You mock up a pinata, look like him.
I was
I'm talking
saying
like a real
I was going to
pinata.
say just flip it around and just start doing brewery ghost tours. That's
Oh well, I think we could do them both.
all. This is
I
true.
think you
That
could have
we could
At
combine
the end,
camps. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
do the ghost
Oh,
tour.
Yeah,
And then you
yeah,
walk
yeah.
into the place that's like a simulation of where he died and how he was hanging. And you
Right.
just beat
Right.
him up with some sticks.
Yeah.
The hand sticks out. Whoever finds the golden ticket gets a free.
You got to tie. There's
Free
got to be.
six-pack.
There's another tie in there somewhere. There has to be another like thematic thing. It can't just be a stick. It has to be something.
Oh, I see.
Something special.
Old broken beer bottles. Just stab at it.
Just shanking it like you're in a bar fight. Yeah, you gotta do whatever you can, I guess.
Oh,
But
man.
yeah, so was that the reason why you're bringing it up? You wanted to talk about the fact that
I just wanted to talk about what poor taste it was.
oh
to, like,
yeah
to be playing Chandelier when they're talking about like Sia's talking about wanting to hang herself off of the
Right.
chandelier and kill herself.
Sure,
And in a place where the guy really killed himself by hanging himself
right.
in the brewery, which is still a big glass wall. You can still look over there and see
Well,
where it might have happened. There was a wet
Where-
floor sign. That we were like,
That's
is that
right.
where the blood still drips?
It might
Like,
be. So you got to get
to
that
this
grout
day.
out of there. Yeah. That is. I hope that there's
They
a
couldn't
whole
dry
story
it.
around that. Yeah, that would be great.
Oh, it was just sick. It was just sick. I'm also reminded of a couple of weeks. I guess it was like a week or two ago. I played a bunch of shows, and I didn't tell this story on the Kickstarter. I don't think.
Okay.
But there was when we were getting ready to play our show, we were out in like York City, and there was this dude going by. There was all these like homeless people and like crackheads and
Mhm.
stuff.
Oh, sure.
So this guy was coming by. He was dressed like very nicely.
Mhm.
He had like a button-down shirt on and a tie
Mhm.
and glasses that had like one little crack on the lens. That should have been your first tell.
Right.
He was wearing like black rubber gloves,
Mhm.
and he had like a pizza box sign, and
Mhm.
it said like, "Who's Allison?
Okay.
Where's the money?" It said,
Oh.
"Who's Allison?" Allison's standing next to me. I'm like, "What?" And he just comes up muttering like, they have her name on the account,
Mhm.
and I can't get to the money. I'm telling you the
Mhm.
truth. It's just the weirdest thing. I don't understand why they won't let me have the money.
Yeah.
And it was like he was it was like he was the main character of Memento.
Right.
That's what it made me think of.
Right.
But I was just like, what the fuck am
Yeah.
I seeing right now?
That's great.
It was crazy.
That's a sign. That's
It
a
was
sign.
it was great.
It's a sign.
And I was
Get-
like, Allison, you took all of his money. What'd you do with this man's money?
That's right. And where's all the pizza that was in that box?
Where
That's a better question. I'm hungry. I don't care about this guy's money. Where's the pizza? Pizza's
That's
what
a-
I'm here for.
That's a real mystery because
Yeah.
this is a made up schizophrenia.
That's exactly right. That's not even
fever
happening.
dream.
Yeah, the pizza, it was real at one point. You can't just buy pizza boxes like a single one.
That's true.
I
You
mean,
can't
maybe
buy-
some pizza shop would do it for you, but
yeah,
that's
but
not,
those
it's not
slice
like
boxes aren't big enough
a
to
welcome
write
to
a
the pizza
massive
box
sign
store. Yeah, no, exactly right. Yeah, you have to get the pie, and so something was in there, but
on. Mhm.
we got to figure that out. So what about the rest of the shows? They all were fine.
Yeah, I don't think there was as far as I can recall at this moment, there wasn't any like other
Oh, they're
hilarious
interesting.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So much weird, just like weird people I encounter when I'm out there though.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I leave the house like twice a year or something, and I just always encounter the weirdest fucking weirdos.
there's always weird people everywhere. I love it though. See, that's the difference.
Mhm.
It's like I don't want them to really talk to me, and if they do talk to me, I just want to be able to get out of there if they really grab onto me, you know.
Mhm. Well, what about the guy that you were just telling me about, who came in and was a YouTube expert? Like he was.
Oh, that guy. Oh yeah, that was great. I see that when they talk about stuff like that initially, I'm like, I can't believe that this is real. Like this is a real person who's just walked in and talked to me. You're not just a character on the internet, you know.
Yeah, he's not.
like-
He's not an NPC.
So
Or maybe he is.
Well, he might be. He
maybe
might
he's
be.
proof that we're all living in a simulation.
He really looked like a stereotypical version of this particular online character.
Mhm.
So it could very well be. It could have been a hologram. I didn't touch him. So
You can't confirm that.
I can't touch him, so I don't know. It's a legal thing. But I don't know. I don't. Yeah. So he was determined to find out, what YouTube people I watched to learn about, because just the way that he phrased everything. He doesn't know what these words mean. He just heard the words and he's trying to regurgitate them, into a sentence. And so that's particularly confounding sometimes, but I don't, they're out there. I still love it. I still love it afterwards. After it's all over and I don't have to worry about, dealing with them anymore. I'm like, man, that was fucking stupid. Stupid people. It's great. It's great. It's because otherwise, as I showed you today, we're not left with weird news stories of weird animals.
Oh my God.
And the one that I sent you was, I was like, this is the worst thing that I've ever fucking seen as a headline.
That's not anything like it's not even newsworthy for like National
It
Geographic.
happens every day.
Yeah.
Like every 10 minutes. An animal is turned down because the headline was animals, elaborate mating dance or whatever fails. Like, what the fucking do? What do you think's been going on for the past 5 million years?
Do you somehow think that a bird's ploy to get attention from the opposite sex is somehow less nuanced, insane, and frustrating than my life?
That's right. Have you seen my blood pressure?
What audacity do you have that you would even think to say that a bird is having a harder time than all these idiots that were reading the headline? Like, are you kidding me? I have failed miserably in my life so much that this bird could not have ever done anything remotely close to the amount of disappointment that I have.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I need to live a bird's life. I'm going to go fly off this building. How about that? Birdie time.
Flap my wings.
Flapping on high.
I'll show you failure. Your friggin' testicles shoot out of your eye sockets because you hit the ground so fucking hard.
And the best part is it's right after your eyeballs, so it's like a double pop.
Your teeth get lodged into a nearby baby's head. It was in a stroller, just walking by the sidewalk.
And through some medical miracle, it survives, but it can't remove the tooth. So for the rest of its life,
it's the stranger's tooth.
It's like, I don't know who this guy was. He just jumped off of a building.
God, he was frustrated. I'll tell you what, though.
But he was flapping away.
He was trying hard, but it wasn't nearly as much of a failure as that bird.
That's it.
When it failed to attract a mate.
Attract a mate. What a shame.
God, all you guys sit here for an hour listening to me stutter over my own words.
Well,
I don't know what I'm doing here. I need to be on some meds or something. I'll tell you.
Oh, God.
My brain is always moving way faster than my mouth can. So it's just, yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's great. I'll tell you. I love when the soundboard can take the place of Chris. Just something to add. That's something.
It's sure to be.
That's what we need.
It's sure to be entertaining, and it's also at your disposal.
Right, and it does what I want it to.
That's right.
Instead of interjecting with bullshit.
Chris said he couldn't make it this week due to something Alexis was into, but I thought he was still. I didn't realize he was even back from Amsterdam.
Yeah, he got back recently. I think it was just like within the past couple of days.
But it was funny that his excuse was like, "Oh, like she needs the car," and it's instead of like, "I'm in fucking Amsterdam." Well, yeah. He could have. We didn't know. He could have been like, "I'm still in Amsterdam."
Yeah, right. He could have said anything. Yeah. Jesus Christ, Chris.
Or I'm in the 8th dimension.
Yeah, exactly.
Of Amsterdam.
All you have to do just come up with some bullshit.
Yeah.
But no, somebody else needs the car. Okay, whatever.
It was like
whatever, Chris.
It reminded me of that bird that couldn't attract a mate.
I know. I mean, what are you gonna do?
It was all falling apart at the seams.
That's it. I guess Chris is just as close as you could get to a tractor in human form.
That's why Alexis is
just like, I know the equipment.
Yeah, I know how to handle this.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Let's see. I don't know what the fuck else has been going on. I haven't. I've just been desperately trying to catch up with my life.
Yeah. Post Expo.
Yeah, post Expo, because so much shit for that last 3-4 weeks just gets sit on the back burner because it's like all the attention's devoted to it.
Has there been any developments about our new show?
What do you mean?
Like
we
is there-
have we have it. Jesse wrote us the intro,
Is
and
he-
he's
is
going to
he,
send
like-
that to me.
Okay, cool.
and
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
and then we'll get that episode.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
it's
look
gonna
for
be
that
cool.
pretty soon.
Yeah, that'll be
And
coming down the line. We're going to record another
go-
one here soon.
If you don't already, which I know a lot of you guys who do listen already are aware of this, but
Yeah.
if you don't already listen to the superior podcasting
yes, to the
of
superior podcast.
everybody else that we are friends with,
That's right.
particularly the Say You Love Satan group
That's right.
and all of their things that they
Mhm.
do, the Y2 Killers, the Say You Love Satan proper,
Oh yeah.
and now we're going to be joining that. But don't listen to that show.
No.
I actually don't want the attention.
No.
Do it for Jesse if you're going to do it for anyone.
Right.
Not for me.
Right. If he wants you to do it, fine. Not for us. Don't
No.
do it for us. We don't
Mm-mm.
want you to do it.
Nope.
It's maybe so, but one way or the other is going to be terrifying.
It is.
So we're
Gonna
gonna
horrify you.
somebody's going to embrace the terror one way or the other.
Are you like embracing you yourself? Are you
Mm-hmm.
embracing like the rush towards Halloween that's happening right now?
Oh, I'm ready for it. I'm always
Yeah.
happy. I'm always happy to
You in the
see.
fall state of mind right now?
No, I don't ever get there. I'm there all
Oh.
the time. Every
Oh,
night to
okay.
me is Halloween. You know,
Okay,
just
okay.
like King Diamond says.
Every night you paint your face.
I
and then you
paint my
wash it
face every
off.
night. That's how I have custom printed aloe vera masks that I put on that,
That
have
would
the King
actually-
Diamond stuff on it.
That would actually kill.
Yeah, it's great.
That would
That's
actually
great.
it does
It works
kill.
well for me. Actually, it does kill. Yeah, I was killed myself, Julie. Yes.
Yeah, there's a market for that though.
Yeah,
like
yeah. I get
a King Diamond looking like face mask. It just has the
got
deco on the
got some names
outside of it.
rolling. Rockabye's or something like that. Little like night masks.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
Which,
yeah.
oh, of course, then you got to get the merchandising rights and all that stuff. But I could talk to Gene Simmons. I've got his number.
Yeah, Gene Simmons
Yeah.
will he'll sue you over it at least.
He'll sue
Even
me
if
for
he
the
says
phone
yes,
call. But
he
yeah,
will, yeah.
but then we'll work together after that. I'll make the money back and
Yeah,
he'll
he'll be
break
like-
even.
I like it.
Yeah, it's good. It really you just have to get them on board enough. Just have to wet their whistle.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Sunny Delight. He can't
no,
trademark that.
no, he tried. He tried to go after him for a little bit for the whole chemical makeup. Say too close to my OJ.
That's mine.
Nope, not that year. They said sorry. This
Mhm.
isn't even real.
I don't even know
All,
who you
all
are.
this stuff is mostly motor oil. We just
This is the byproduct of auto shops.
we just soak a whole bunch of lemon peels in here and then we add some orange juice later.
we food color the rest of it just to get it up to standard.
It's mainly pine sol. Yeah. Really gives you that smooth finish, and that's what you're after. Yeah. I mean, the first time I had Sunny D, I thought something was wrong with it. Like that it was old or something and it had
Yeah.
separated.
It's sour now.
Well, but it's real smooth and it's just got a thickness to it.
Mhm. It sticks
It's
into you.
like, God
Sticks
damn
in,
it.
sticks in your like gums.
Oh boy, I wonder what Chris did in Amsterdam.
Oh boy.
Oh, so let's see. I don't know. I literally have nothing else.
I've got nothing else interesting
Yeah,
going
I
on.
don't know.
I mean, I'm just thinking of future things. So the I'm like, it's a little hard for me to get out of like the summer mode because usually it's just like the weather
Mhm.
before the weather changes. I'm like cannot get into like the Halloween spirit until it starts getting a little bit cooler.
Oh, the temperature is important.
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, that's important to me.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I've never really had like a state of mind for the. It's just as it starts to get colder, I start thinking, "Oh shit! I hope it doesn't snow."
Yeah,
that's really
yeah.
that's the only
That's
thing.
important.
Everything else, I don't care. It doesn't
Well,
matter.
As we walk towards the inevitable like burning of our whole planet, you know, I think that you're going to see far less snow.
As long as there's no snow, I don't care.
Yeah, we're on
Whatever, we'll
fire.
burn alive. That's fine.
Yeah,
Just as
whatever.
long as there's no snow.
It's like, hey, guess what? It's like being in Hawaii now.
Yeah,
You're on vacation.
Part of it. That's right.
Appreciate
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, exactly right. Get
Be
yourself
happy.
get yourself together.
It's a
Get
state of
yourself
mind.
together. It's a state of mind. Just like Good Burger 2. That's coming out. Al
right before
Roker. Al Roker's going to be in it.
What?
They got him. They got the
I thought that
Roker.
was Keenan.
Yeah, well, I mean, they trade places, stunt doubles and whatnot, I guess, sometimes.
And they throw Al Roker down the stairs.
Yeah.
And Keenan pops up. Wow. Oh man, that was crazy.
Yep, there
Al
you go.
Roker's broken body is just writhing.
It's
And
all right.
Ah!
The weather's not that hard to do. Yeah, they can. Anybody can let you know what's going on in your neck of the woods. They've had celebrities do it plenty of times.
Oh yeah, no, Al
Plenty.
Roker doesn't have anything special.
Plenty of times. No,
He's in the movie. I didn't even see him
He's
in
a
the
fixture.
I didn't see him in the trailer.
Oh no, I've read several articles.
Oh,
I have to keep my finger on the pulse of whatever Al Roker is doing because
okay.
he is a tour de force.
He needs to be watched.
He needs to be on a list of some sort, and we need to keep an eye on what that's right. Put him on the no-fly list. He's getting in everything, and
I heard his
at
shoes
least
ticking.
Oh yeah, let me tell
He's-
you what. Yeah, it's not just that big old watch he's got on his arm that he's bought over his thousands and
It's not-
thousands of
It's not his type 2 diabetes.
no, it's not what you think it is.
On
It's
its
not
way
a
back.
monitor going off or anything like that.
dude, it's like the aliens radar.
yeah, exactly right.
His diabetes is
coming
just
in
coming
hot.
closer and closer to him.
Yeah, you got to get it in there. But I don't know. I think
Who's
that, like,
asking for Good Burger 2, by the way?
Nobody
even asked her?
except I think what it is that they have nothing else going on.
It's not. Yeah, I guess so because like I know Cal doesn't.
No,
He's
no,
just
well,
been
no,
out
God,
of
no.
it.
Did you
He's
see
been out
him
of it.
though? Man,
He looks the same.
it's weird.
He looks like you just
weird.
pulled him out of 1990.
I know.
It's really weird. Well, Keenan looks really good too. I just know I think I can just tell he's a little bit older just from him being around more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they both look great.
Yeah,
Like they're aging very gracefully. Then again, they're probably like 40. Something like that. So they're not that old.
Yeah, I think they're a little bit older than that, but
Yeah.
yeah, around 40. Yeah, something like
Yeah, you're right because they're probably like 10 and when we were like watching them.
right.
12 years old when we were like 8.
Yeah,
So.
yes, yeah, something like that.
Anyway, yeah, I just don't understand why there's like where they think that they fall in the cultural zeitgeist.
I guess. Well, I mean, they were a big part of the '90s, like for Nickelodeon.
For like a second.
But they were in all the ads, and they were at all the. They
But
were.
what
They
they
were.
were-
They were
but
in it.
What Kel is parodying
No.
is just some kind of like generic surfer dude.
Well, yeah, of course.
But it's so
It's
like
dated, but
it's
people.
so
it's
dated.
nostalgia. It's a nostalgia grab. It's
God.
it's all it is.
is nothing new and original ever going to
No,
come out?
never.
Let's
never.
go. Let's make a movie about the guy who made an atomic bomb.
There you go. Let's do it.
He didn't really make the atomic bomb
No,
so
and he
much
doesn't
as
look
like
like
he was
that. He doesn't
part
act
of
like
the
that.
team.
He's just going to be.
Let's have an hour of him fucking.
There you go.
There's a whole hour of this movie where he's just butt ass naked
right.
fucking.
That's right.
He's
I hope.
fucking your eye holes.
I hope you're ready for me to drop this bomb right in there.
Mhm.
That's right.
Hang
Open
on.
up. Open wide.
Open wide. I'm
Open wide.
about to bust this bomb down your throat, right out of my fully visible butthole. Spread the cheeks and everything. Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy.
Good old Silly Murphy.
Silly Murphy.
Silly Murphy. I loved him in the Clumps Part 4.
Oh my God, he was
Back to the bomb
silliest.
factory. It was, man, what I'll tell you, the first round that felt a little heavy, but I think they really hit their stride when they returned to the bomb factory.
They had to CGI the fat because his body has never held that much weight
No,
before.
yeah, no.
So his form would just snap under the pressure if they put a fat suit even on him.
No, there's no chance that his body can support that anatomically.
Yeah.
You know, and even on like a molecular level, like his body will collapse into like a white dwarf
Yes.
somehow. It's like this crazy thing.
It's just science.
It's just gravity. I mean, we can't control how much money Eddie Murphy's made. He knows how much he's made, and he knows why it's turned him into a white dwarf.
He knows what it's done to him.
Yeah, you know what's going on. But yeah, no, they gotta get him in there for the next Clumps movie. But yeah, when they went back to the factory, that's it. I mean, it was a little bit of dark humor, but it was still funny. It was good.
It was a laugh riot.
I
Watching
appreciate
Hiroshima get evaporated. Boy, was it was a hoot. I gotta tell you.
But see that they realized they could bring some levity to it by having
Adding a laugh track.
sister. They have the brother and sister in the plane, and one of them is yelling at the other one for farting in the plane. So that brings a little bit of levity to the situation, even though everyone is being liquefied below.
The Enola Gay.
Yeah, it's just God. Whoever smells the Delta turns into the whole.
Mhm.
And that's
Just
when
doing a back and
that's when
forth
the
bit.
laugh track comes in, because then you're in the clear. You've
Yeah.
already established we're not laughing at that. That was wrong.
Laugh with us, not at us.
Right. But let's be real. Have you ever been in that situation before? That's not right either.
It's really it's funny when
It's
when
funny
it hasn't happened to you.
It's funny when it hasn't happened to you, and maybe
Mhm.
that's sort of the theme
Tragedy
of this whole
plus
movie.
tragedy
right?
plus time equals comedy,
That's
Matt.
right.
And therefore, Oppenheimer's a comedy.
That's right. That's what I've been told.
Oppenheimer 2, Back
Mhm.
to the Bomb
That's
Factory.
right. Back to
We need a bigger one.
dropping a bigger one.
And then he just comes out in a fat suit. I got a bigger one for you. And then it's 40 minutes of him butt ass naked again. Full frontal dick just flopping and flailing around. He's just covered in juice.
There's no,
some kind of
there's no
something wet.
rhythm. There's no context. There's nothing.
The editor, it looks like the editor fell asleep on this keyboard.
It's a 6-camera
Bam.
shoot too. They're jumping between wide shots and close-ups. And you don't know what's going on.
There's like a whole lot of head at one point.
The one camera's all like
Oh.
sepia tones.
There's like a left ball. There's just a left ball camera. It's on a crane shot, and it's just a oneer. It's a oneer. It just keeps following his balls all the way from the bedroom to the bathroom.
It's going back and forth. You got to.
It's just slapping
Yeah.
the butt.
It's just. It's just.
Oh,
This is what the people
it's
want.
Dame Judi Dench in the bedroom this time.
You never see her though.
She's just under the
It's
covers.
so tight. It's so tight
You
on
see
the
the
balls.
glowing of her eyes.
Yeah, you
That's
can
all
see
we
the
think.
glistening in one drop as it comes down. It reflects, and you can see her on the bed, all worked out.
They're gonna need that Blade Runner technology just
Yeah.
to key in on just that reflection.
Oh my god, man!
There she is. I knew that dame was in here somewhere.
Juan's trying
I could hear her gurgling.
to.
I can't mistake that gurgle.
I know that
She was-
gurgle anywhere.
she was gargling that semen.
Judy,
like
what are you doing?
the pro, like the treasure she is.
Let me tell you what, the queen was very particular about who she knighted.
And I'll tell you,
The
there was
testing was rigorous.
there was some thorough testing going on.
Yeah. They definitely didn't leave any stone unturned. Juan is trying to get me to talk about my time as a porn star
Yeah.
a little bit more, but it was, it's all life is short. And so
I love where this is going.
life
Is he talking about like your? Is he? Did we talk about this on
this
the
is
show?
some weird news. No, yeah, no.
Run, escape, play your escape
Where's
card.
Where's let's go. Wrong one.
Draw your Uno reverse card. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get it going. Going back to the future. Here
Is,
we go.
is Juan referring to when you were, when you played the porn star in Brad's
I think
movie?
so.
But
yeah.
did we talk about? Now I'm trying to remember. Did we talk about this on his episode?
I'm not sure if that ever happened. But yeah,
Yeah. So Matt was technically a porn star for a minute.
that's right. No, it was longer than a minute.
All right.
Don't,
If you say
don't
so.
cut my airtime. I put in hard work memorizing my script.
It took at least a minute for the fluffer to get going.
Oh, let me tell you what. It was a good time. I'd do it again any day.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
believe it. Yeah.
I'm ready. It might, who knows? It's never too late. Never
It's
too
never
late.
too late.
That's never too late
If
to
you-
get started.
If you got the goods and you got the desire,
That's right.
Nothing in this life can stop you.
Can stop the fire. That's the way that it
That's
works.
right. That's the words
That's
to
the,
live by.
that's
Put it
the
on my
adage. That's
tombstone.
it. There you go.
Both my pizza and the big old stone
And
that
we'll
sits
have
up
one
on
of
my
those
dead body.
eternity flames, whatever the fuck they call them,
What?
that never goes out.
They can do that.
No, somebody has to keep home refilling it, but
Oh.
they have it so it never goes out. What are you talking about? We don't have that kind of technology.
I thought maybe we did by now.
Not yet.
It's 2023,
Yeah,
man.
we're
like
too busy.
living in the Jetson age.
We're
Why
too
can't
busy
we get some
recounting
shit
the
like that?
ballots from the last presidential race. We don't have time.
Find out who to indict. and who
Yeah,
not
who's
to.
getting? Yeah, Trump on Thursday. Trump's getting going, turn himself in.
He's what?
Yeah, he's going to be
He's going to
arrested.
jail?
He's going
Oh.
to be arrested in Georgia, I think it is.
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
he's set up,
And he's got
at a McDonald's.
Yeah, they're like, all right, we'll pick you up in the parking lot after you had
He
your
orders like three
morning coffee.
three fucking
Yeah,
three fucking Big Macs.
Oh, yeah, well, he's
for the
got-
road.
got to get his protein in for the
Mm-hmm.
morning. It takes a lot to keep the hair that high. But we'll see.
So he cannot run for president now. because he's been indicted. Is
I
that true?
Think so, unless he has to commit a crime at a certain level, maybe. I hope not, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think his crime is enough that it's like if it's felonies, right? Is there felonies?
Yeah, I'd imagine
So
so.
I think he's
Yeah.
I think he's out of the running.
Juan says he can run. Yeah,
Oh, he still can run.
Yeah,
Oh,
apparently.
See, Juan would know for sure.
Juan, how do we get him in Guantanamo? That's what we need to figure out. Just
Yeah.
for a week. Just for
Well,
a week.
Start pulling up his birth records and see and try to fudge him a little bit.
Let's see where they're from. Let's see where he was born.
Mhm.
How about that? How about some weird news?
That's please.
Yeah, please.
Oh, save me.
All right, internet people, Juan and Allison, here we go.
Our staff.
That's right, staff time.
Time
Time for that
was
staff.
that the name of your porn that you were in?
Staff infection time. Staff time. Yep. Oh man. So
Infected.
I'm not going to wait and talk about this on the show. I forgot to talk about it earlier. See what I got?
Yeah, 1985.
I got a 6-pack of these. They're like a 6 mixer thing, and I was
Yeah.
like, "You fuckers, I got you." And then I forgot that there was a box of them. They're putting them out.
Oh, that they're just selling them and individual. Yeah.
Yep. I was elated.
Yeah.
Here I thought I was all crafty and everything. Like, they broke up the variety packs. I got you.
Yeah.
Nope, didn't need to.
Nope. I think
Oh well,
I think Allison may have discovered that too.
that's good.
Yeah, I think that
that's
was-
good stuff.
She was intending on getting you a whole.
Oh, and I'll take
case
more
of 'em.
because I'll go through them. And the other one that I got was this one. What the fuck is this one called? This is Juice Force. It's
Oh, sure. Did you bring that to VHS Fest?
no.
Okay.
This is 9.5.
Jesus Christ.
It's the weirdest tasting beer I've ever. It has like 3 separate flavor profiles. That one
Mhm.
fades away into the next one, into the next one, and then you get this final thing.
What the hell?
It's so weird. This is my 3rd one, and the first 2 that I had were exactly the same. Like,
Wow.
it's really weird.
That's unique.
It is. Yeah,
Hmm.
there's a lot of flavors there. It's strange, but sometimes you need to eat the bear, and sometimes the bear needs to eat you. But as long as they're bare naked ladies, they can sing you that one song that they did. In
Chicken the
in
Chinese, the Chinese chicken.
That's right. It's all about those brain, whatever, and
Over Donald Trump, and then
drum,
the world will be
whatever.
better.
You got it. You know how it goes. You know how it goes from first part.
Trump 2024.
2024. That's how it goes. That's right. Get him out. Get him out. Here we go.
Of jail.
Get him out of jail into office. Here we go. All right, let's do some weird news. I think so.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah!
Weird news on the Kickstarter match.
Help me, Tom Cruise! Tom Cruise used the witchcraft homie to get the fire off me! Oh, help me, Oprah Winfrey! Ah!
A tarantula enjoys a fine chewing gum. A human torch is denied a bank loan. The arsonist has bottled shit.
And now with this week's weird news, here's Mitch.
So here we go. Let me get the video up here, or the images up. Excuse me, images. We don't have the video technology. We do actually, but that would be a whole nother
We're
layer
not trying to
of
spoil you.
preparation, and then we got to fight with the sound, and we got
Mhm.
all this bullshit.
We got to get in the
Then we
ring
got
with Zuck.
rights. Oh my god, we don't need to get into all that. We're just gonna
Mhm.
stick with the pictures, okay?
Right. Solid.
Solid. Just like this 84-year-old Colorado woman who's approaching her 600th time skydiving.
She's like, please fail
So
one of
I-
these times. I
Oh,
gotta
dear
go.
Jesus. And her goal is to reach a
too
lifetime of 1,000 before she dies.
She's too
I
healthy.
died for 2 minutes choking on a Werther's Original, and ever since I go close to heaven as possible and beg God to take me back. I pray, please, I'm so much closer to hell. She didn't say any of that. Kim
You were
Knorr.
reading it like she had. I would have believed it for sure.
No, Kim Knorr of Denver. Knorr, Knor.
Snore.
Snore. Kim Snore.
Knorr.
Kim Knorr. Kim
Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian of Denver started skydiving at age 20 in 1959.
Oh, back when it was like when you were jumping out of planes, it was to go storm Omaha Beach.
Well, and it's funny you say that because in 1962, she became a member of the inaugural U.S. women's parachute team, which came from the military. She said her passion for skydiving is how she met her husband. He was just out there. I was just like, what are you doing out there?
I don't have a chute. Help!
Let's get married.
Just swim over to him. I got you, sweetie.
Yep.
Come here.
You got to marry me before we get to the ground, though.
Say you do.
That's right.
Say you do. I'll drop you. I'll throw you.
That's right. I don't have any qualms about it.
My legs are strong.
I got
I'll
to do
kick
this. I got to do this 1,000 times. I got to get back up there.
you. I can kick your head.
There's plenty of men just floating around in the air, apparently. I'm not worried about it.
I picked you. There's a lot of these men falling from the sky.
You got a lot to lose. I got nothing.
You got your legs and your life to lose.
That's right.
Me, I got about 30 seconds to lose. That's
You
it.
know, whatever you need to do. You just make a choice. You just let me know. I'll be right here.
One of two things that can happen.
I'll be right here.
You can she's floating in the sky. One of two things can happen. Either you get married to me by the time we reach the ground,
Yeah.
or I will kick your head 30 times. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna fly away from me?
Trust me. Watch what I'm going to. I'm just
We're
going
both
to keep
going down.
diving right into you. I'm just going to like an
Like
angry bird. Like
I'm gonna be like Liu Kang in the endless bicycle kick, cracking your skull open up here. I've been practicing.
Oh, it's great. That's
I was in the military.
That's right. Trust
They
me.
taught me that.
Trust me. I know how to crack some skulls. When I got a job in Washington, the guy that defected my chute in 62 was from Yugoslavia, and a friend of ours in Washington got us back together. We got married in 3 months.
Oof, that was a very quick turnaround.
Well, I mean, they're jumping out of airplanes, so they don't
Yeah.
have very good impulse control. So she said her passion for skydiving is how she met her husband. She already said that her mind's starting to go.
It's just all about skydiving. She just like-
Kardashian stopped skydiving for 37 years after her husband had a serious accident, but she soon said fuck it and resumed her passion after his death
Oh
in
my
2003.
what?
One more time, I guess.
He had an accident skydiving?
Yeah,
Is that
apparently.
the implication?
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, man.
So I don't know.
She's like, in solidarity, I won't jump out any more planes
you go.
until you're dead.
That's right. Once you're gone, then we'll be up together.
She kept buying new and heavier pillows. Weirdly enough.
These are really dense. You want to use the dense ones.
You don't want
Give me
that
the-
down, goose down, feather
Trust
shit.
me. All that air gets
So
through
breathable.
there. You
It's
know?
too breathable.
I don't know about you, but I can't get a lick of sleep on a pillow so breathable. I need to slow down,
So we
man.
gotta
Everything-
live for 30 seconds of falling to earth and suddenly jolting back to life again. Do you think that I'm going to sit here on the ground for 30 years
That's right.
waiting for your ass
You
to
think that's
die?
going to happen?
You will jump out of this plane in a wheelchair or you will die in this bed.
Listen, let me tell you. I'm jumping out of an airplane next week. You can be with me or not. Okay? One way or the other, I'm jumping.
Either way, it's happening.
That's right. Maybe I'm going to bring you along against your will. 'Cause
Maybe
because
somebody
maybe
forgets
I'm
to pack
power
your
attorney.
chute.
Because maybe somebody forgot I'm your fucking wife, and I get to make those kind of choices.
If you keep living with your term life
That's right.
insurance, it's going to whittle down to nothing. I won't get a goddamn
That's right.
cent.
You can't kill yourself. We can't do this assisted suicide, but goddamn it, they forgot to put anything about skydiving in the fine
Oops.
print.
I gave you a,
Oops.
a backpack full of rocks.
Sorry, got him switched
Sorry.
up. This is for my rock competition later. So Kardashian's it was
She's got some in her back, but
Yeah.
she empties them by throwing them at his head.
through the air. Well, Kardashian said, I have a choice of watching TV or sitting in front of a computer and going out and jumping and traveling across the country.
There's not three choices in life.
She's-
It's not sit in front of the TV, get on the internet, or jump out of planes. There's a lot in
God
between.
told me very clearly, you will either be the leader of a Fortune 500 company, you will be the president of the United States, or you will be the assistant manager at a Popeyes on the side of a highway. The choice is yours. A very generous God.
I dare you to entertain any other possibility.
You've got three choices. Your time starts now. It's a salt trap. So, Kardashian was inducted into the International Skydiving Museum Hall of Fame in 2013. Kardashian's grandson, John Norson, accompanied his grandmother and went skydiving for the first time during the weekend.
Oh wow. She's like, get up there, you pussy.
Yeah. She's like, come on, your granny can do it. You can't. No wonder you don't get any pussy.
You'll be alone forever. I raised the frickin' pansy.
What a waste. What a waste. See you later, loser.
Your father should have ended up on my back like the rest of them. He should have ended up in a fucking tissue after the sultry night of of fighting, of heavy pillow fights. Boy, would your grandfather get hurt. I mean, he would get hurt.
Let me tell you, sometimes I'd make contact with him when he wasn't paying attention. He'd go flying across the room, arms and legs just straight. Those are heavy goose down.
You ever wonder why these walls were so dented up?
Yeah, let me tell you what. That's your grandpa's ass marks all over this place. We didn't stipple these walls. It's from the pillows. Like a rock. So,
she just fills his back with pillows instead of
yeah,
rocks.
that's all you got to do. Take them right down. Kardashian says she has now surpassed 580 times skydiving in her life, but she isn't planning to slow down anytime soon, and she's aiming for a total of 1,000.
I hope she's taking her Metamucil because she's going to have to be around for a little while longer. I know you can only do so many. In a day.
Once you pull that parachute, that gets everything moving.
When the Earth does start heating up too much, blame this fucking old bag.
Yeah,
she's up there burning jet fuel.
Oh yeah, she's laughing.
Airplane fuel.
She thinks it's hilarious.
She's carving.
She's like, I'm going to be gone any day, and you guys are going to have to deal with all this.
That's right.
Yep.
The day I die,
she just
I just won't
skydiving
bring
with just middle fingers up. She's
Yeah.
just like,
I just won't bring the
you
chute.
people.
if she was like that, like if you were like that, do you think that you would want to go out from skydiving? Just don't bring the chute.
Just
hit the
fuck
ground.
No,
It'd be instantaneous.
I would try
Wear
and
a suit,
catch
a suit of
I would
nails.
catch somebody. That's what I would do. I'd be like, I'm going to catch you, and then they would crush me because they're laying on top. That's what I'd want to do. I want to help.
You want to die
I
saving
want to go
someone
out
else.
and help it. Yeah, even though they're fine, they've got a
You
parachute.
soften their blood, their fall. They just
enough. Just enough. That's all we need. That's all we need to do.
Man.
I'll tell you what else we just need to do. The owner of a sunflower field in England is pleading with visitors to the island to stop stripping down to take nude photos in his field.
What the hell do they think this is? Oppenheimer? They think a bomb is going to get made on the other side of that
guess.
field?
I guess.
What the fuck is this?
It's heavy heads, I guess.
It's just buttholes and dicks flopping
they
around
love
out
it.
there.
They love it. And sometimes the head just gets so heavy
People
the stalk can't support it. It's just so much weight, so full seed. Sibling Sam Wilson and Nettie Peedle,
Okay.
owners of Stoke Fruit Farm, said that they had put up signs asking guests to refrain from public nudity after 6 incidents of naked photos happened within 1 month. Including 3 incidents in a single day. 3 separate sets of people came and took naked pictures of this.
Is this like some kind of a trend, or is this just?
Oh yeah.
Are they just?
Well, it's because they're so tall. You can you can use them for like tasteful cover. I think that's the reason why people.
I mean, I can understand that, but it's like, is it just that the sunflowers?
It's the eroticism.
Compels them to just get naked.
It's a symbol of summer, and summer is fertility. It's all about going and doing it, and just
fucking in
just
this
fucking
sunflower
look at these suns. They're
fields.
like, where's the sun? I gotta fuck the sun. Yeah, it's like that's don't listen to plants. It's very vulgar.
If you ever, if you could hear them, they'd just be screaming.
I'll
at
tell you, yeah, what a mess. But no, I think they just look for these opportunities because I've seen plenty in like lavender fields and all
Really?
anything that's got bright colors and gives good cover. I mean, and most sunflowers they grow to be 5-6 feet fucking tall.
It's just insane to me to be even getting naked in a public space.
Well, yeah, some people get they have a good time with that. Those sickos.
Yeah,
Keep your clothes on.
yeah.
All right, take it from a porn star.
Cover yourself up.
Take it
Unless
from-
your dick is huge.
That's right. That's right.
And I don't want to see or hear anything about it. All right.
Get out of here with that thing. Can't even see it. It's implied. And that's disgusting. So he said, reminder to all, we are a family area. Please keep your clothing on in the sunflowers. We're having an increase of reports of naked photography taking place, and this must not happen during our public sessions, please. Wilson and Petley said that they don't want to ruin anyone's fun, but nudity has recently become a problem.
I mean, are sunflowers really all that difficult to plant a few in your own yard,
That's
in your
all- I
own
mean,
garden,
I mean,
and then
after
just
this
get naked
story,
at home, like where you're entitled to?
I mean,
Is this in England?
this is in England too.
Oh, these fucking people.
I'll tell you, they don't have anything to do.
They don't know what they don't know.
They don't have Disneyland.
Yeah, that's true. They don't have Disneyland.
So
That's their society's on the.
they don't even
decline.
have Star Wars. They don't have Star Wars
Mm-mm.
over there.
Nope,
They don't
nope.
allow it. The Queen won't allow it.
No Star Wars.
She has like a post moratorium, so she's like, no Star Wars. We've always had people taking risque pictures, but this is the first year that it's been a problem. Okay, so this is like a theme, I guess. And that's why we
Yeah, it
put
must
the
be a
sign up.
trend.
So the site is huge, and there's so many places you can hide without anyone finding you for over an hour. But these incidents were blatantly.
You just hear
in public.
giggling.
Yeah.
Where the hell is he?
Yeah.
He can't find his way out. I
Yeah.
think he's trapped in there.
It's like, I want to fuck the sun. And we're like, no, that's just the flowers. Don't
I
worry.
took my clothes off because
That's
I thought I'd die here. I
That's
just
not-
decompose
It's like-
easier.
just
go
get-
right back to the
just
ground.
Get it going. Just get it going. Yeah, Juan, you're right. It wouldn't help John Holmes out very much. That's
Nope.
true. Yeah. So, well, I'll
He could
tell
use
you.
that thing like Indiana Jones's whip.
I'll tell you what. Speaking about meat, a woman who fractured her left ankle during a trip with her husband to the Italian food emporium Italy in Boston.
Oh God! In
Last year-
Boston. Oh
yes,
God.
last year is now blaming her injury on a piece of ham.
Okay,
so-
I thought this was gonna go. There's a picture of like sliced piled up meat,
Yes.
and I was like, oh no, where's this heading?
Yeah,
I was like, she broke her ankle. I
she
thought
fell
maybe
into the meat
somehow,
slicer.
yeah, somehow the meat slicer ended up making her into a deli sandwich.
Nope. So
It's a little
Alice,
less interesting.
it is less interesting. Yes, as I say, the stories are pitiful. So Alice Cohen was heading to an area where food samples are distributed to customers on October 7th when she slipped on a piece of prosciutto and fell. According to a lawsuit on Friday, the Alice Cohen sustained bodily injuries, a loss of enjoyment to life, pain, and suffering, and incurred necessary medical expenses and medical care and attention, according to her lawyer. Her medical expenses, including a hospital visit, physical therapy that resulted in more than $7,500, according to court papers. So her husband, Ronald of Guilford, New Hampshire, is seeking a jury trial and at least $50,000 in damages.
I have a lot of damages from falling on this prosciutto meat.
Get this meat out of here. This is $50,000 worth of meat,
That's my life
One-
is
one
worth.
slice.
My enjoyment of life is worth beyond $50,000.
What about lifetime supply, like Italy gift cards?
Yeah,
How about that?
I
Keep
want
it in the
just
family.
I want it raining deli meat
Yeah. Oh
in my
God.
home.
Constant. I want to set up a conveyor belt that's just single slice prosciutto that just comes down, and I can just sit with my mouth open at the end of it.
Slip and slide on. it all
Oh
day
my
long.
God, just get that salted meat. I'll tell you
Mhm.
right. Cure it up and give it to me. That's what I say.
Directly into my body.
Right into the body, right from the slicer, right from the conveyor belt.
Right from
It's
nature's
just-
teeth.
Oh my God, right from nature's teeth.
Mother Nature.
Mother Nature. Well, I'll tell you, it wasn't Mother Nature. A woman called the police after she walked in on her sister breastfeeding her baby.
What the fuck? By the way, I had no knowledge that this is where we were heading.
I'm telling you, you've got the talent. You've got the talent.
This
of
is the
pulling
most
in weirdest
useless
things.
fucking talent of all time. I can weirdly predict our weird news stories topics 5 seconds before they pop up.
There you go.
That is the least useful thing I've
You
ever
never
done
know.
in my
You never
life.
know when it might come in, like an escape room or something like that. We'll see.
Maybe,
See what-
maybe it's
you
it's
never
just
know.
one of those weird adaptations that
Right.
have a singular moment.
You have to use it for something.
It's gonna be like
too
science.
good.
It's gonna be like science.
Yeah, you've got to
It's
figure out a way to
simply
make
too
money. off it. It's simply too good.
Simply too good.
Wouldn't you agree?
M. Night Shyamalan wrote my my genetic code.
Yes, it's your
That's what we're
DNA. It
figuring
says
out.
by M. Night Shyamalan at the
Yeah.
end. It's a very, very long and strain because his name's so long. But
Yeah,
Well,
that's the twist.
so there you go. So a 22-year-old woman asked whether she was having was in the wrong after she called authorities on her 27-year-old sister. She explained that her sister had babies within 2 weeks of each other and that the
Oh.
newborns are now 3 and 5 weeks old. I needed to get surgery recently because my son's father isn't around. My sister and brother-in-law offered to babysit my son while I was in the hospital for 3 days total. for free of charge. So when she arrived home from the hospital, she walked in on her sister breastfeeding her son. She explained that breastfeeding didn't actually bother her at first, and when her sister announced that she had just thrown out the garbage, quote, formula that she had been feeding her baby. So basically she was like, here's the formula that I would like you to feed my child. She's like, no, I'm going to get him to suck on my teat.
Yeah, suck my titties.
That's right. You're going to drink my milk.
My nephew
That's it.
is going to grow up
That's right.
strong and big because
That's
I
right.
got the right nutrients in my breasts.
I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm doing. And this garbage formula, I want him eating only all natural buffet,
time.
baby. It's the old
that's
country
right.
buffet
Oh, you know it.
between these shoulder
These
blades.
buttermilk biscuits. so my sister then blew up at me saying it was completely wrong of me to call the police on her when she was just trying to help. I told her she dumped 14 cans of formula without even consulting me and had nothing to replace them with and had no plans to. That's fucking expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit.
That's out. What the? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So she now wants me to pay her for the babysitting. She did, and I told her I can't even afford to replace the formula while I'm only on maternity leave, and I'm not going to.
How did her sister go from someone trustworthy enough to be left with her kids?
Yeah.
Like prior to her going into her surgery, to then someone who's like absolutely insane. Is it the motherhood?
It might be.
that's making her
It might
crazy?
be like a postpartum thing. Could be
Postpartum
Yeah.
insanity.
That she's like no formula. It's bad, or maybe while she's been like in bed, she's just been falling down a rabbit hole. You know, it could be that too.
She
That's
keeps
right.
falling down her stairs
It's
and getting
falling-
more.
This is because of
devolving.
the formula I slipped on. It was at the top of the stairs. Get rid of all the formula in the house. I hate it. Always makes me fall down the stairs.
So slippery.
It's so slippery. I just can't. I feel like I'm going to get stuck down here one day and a whole other family's going to move into my house.
That's why I breastfed your baby.
That's why I did it. I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
That's some deep irrational fear shit. That was so at the ready, by the way. That's like concerning that you said it.
Well, a woman has spoken of her horror after finding someone was living under her floorboards for months.
Oh my god, I love these type of stories
Yeah,
because
yeah.
people don't believe that they're real. I read one like a while back,
Yeah.
probably like 10 or 15 years ago, about a guy who, or like a girl who in Japan was living in like the cupboards of this guy's house.
Yes.
And eating like his food little by little.
Right.
And he put a camera up because he was like, weird things were just a little bit weird
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't figure it out. He put a camera up and like, imagine his horror when he saw her creeping out of his
Oh yeah.
cabinet, like when he wasn't at home.
Yeah.
It's both sad and super fucking terrifying.
Sure.
Because you're watching that at home
Yeah.
and you're like, holy
Uh-oh,
shit.
Yeah.
And you're right next to the cabinet.
Yeah.
And you just hear the
Coming from inside the house. Yeah. Yeah.
like breathing and like right next to you. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to hear this weird shit.
Well, Ashley Gardino, Guardino.
Gardino.
Ashley Gardino from California revealed recently that she had been hearing strange noises coming from somewhere. What was that? Thinking
Scurrying in
That's
the-
right, yeah. Thinking that there might be something on her roof, she got out of bed and went to investigate. But rather than finding a bird roosting in her gutters or maybe rats scratching around, she discovered that there was actually a live human being underneath of her home. In the video that she posted to her channel, the concerned homeowner can be seen standing outside of her home. She said, I'm standing at the front door and I'm like peeking out and I saw some grass moving and a fucking arm comes out of the hole and is like feeling around. It's like a fucking horror movie.
It 100% is like a horror movie.
Well, Ashley then pans around and shows a large man-sized hole gaping by her front door. Honey,
Man-sized hole.
you don't have to put that on the internet. TikTok's going to take it down. Not at all utterly fucking terrifying. She then moves to the side of the property, revealing how the individual managed to get inside in the first place. There's a whole ass man living here for months, living underneath the house. You know, it's creepy to see a fucking arm come out of this. Feeling around from the side of the house. Returning to the front, she says, imagine being halfway awake, seeing an arm, a dirty arm, come out of this hole.
Dirty arms.
Just so dirty arms coming out of this hole.
Hilarious if she started wailing on it with a baseball bat. Screaming from the
And the worst yet is if he goes back into the underneath of the
Yeah.
house, then you're like, I don't know, we can't get him. We
Slithers
gotta
in.
smoke him out now. Yeah.
It's like the people under the
Whatever.
stairs.
It is. That's exactly what I was thinking when I was pulling the story. Well,
Maybe she's Don in the gimp suit and with a chasing him around
yeah,
with a shotgun.
right. Well, two cops are then there with their guns drawn, demanding the person gets out of the house.
on the
So
floor!
that's what we've got going
Get
on
the
here in
fuck
that
out of the
second
floor!
photo there. Yeah, and then the man involved was eventually brought out and arrested by the officers, claiming that he was high as shit. She said,
It's a good thing. Oh my god,
There you
this
go.
lady's just having a little bit too much of a meltdown.
Well, I mean, I don't know, but I think this is all happening literally in real time
Oh, I
on
see.
her channel. She's,
Oh yeah, because you got to live stream everything.
you
don't
have to let everybody know what's
gotta.
again. Everybody needs to know what's wrong. We have to tell
Validate
everybody.
me.
Look at me, my meter's
Validate.
going down.
Help.
I need to do this hurricane kick.
Based on these based on these photos, it's a good thing the guy came out of his own volition.
Yeah.
Because these sheriffs were not going
They
in.
were definitely
They're-
not. That's why they brought
they
the
wouldn't-
cart. They're like, I don't know, just in case one of us gets down there and can't get back up, we'll just climb onto the bottom level there. And we can just push us back to the car.
That was not a. They wouldn't fit in a man-sized hole. They fit like an
Hand me that
elephant-sized hole.
mop. I'm gonna wiggle around in there. I think that'll get him out. Let me put this dog gate up. That'll keep him in. He can't get out now. Trust me, I'm a cop.
God. No,
I
I know
know.
what I'm doing.
I know what
They
I'm
trained
doing.
me for this.
That's right. So she said, my anxiety is going to cause me to worry about this for the rest of my life. She said,
Close up the hole.
I'm never going to sleep again. Yeah. How about that?
Sure.
How about you close up the hole, put some security cameras around, maybe a floodlight or two with motion
Mhm.
sensor on. How about that? How about you do that instead of never sleeping again?
Yeah.
And then we have to worry about you being out on the road or being on TikTok.
Yeah. How about that?
How
yeah.
about that?
Come on. You have some fucking respect for the rest of the world, you idiot.
Yeah, we got to get this together. But so she said, while someone else added there, I pray you can find some peace in your home.
Oh, fuck
Going
you.
forward.
You're only
I
putting
hope-
comments on
I
there to
hope
get it
that's-
more attention
what a
on yourself.
terrible- I want to be the kind person who swoops in
Look at
and
me.
let you know.
Look at me being kind.
Let me tell you what, if I was the cop, I would just shot him and drag him out of there. Well, there you go. Now he's not going to be in your house anymore. All right.
He'll never be there again.
You don't have to worry about that one. That one's taken care of. That's how we handle things around here.
Oh my
That's
God.
how we do it in America.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is how they do it. In
Load
America.
up.
And they're taking him to jail where he's
Yeah.
not going to get the kind of psychological help he needs to.
I mean,
get
it'll be
out of
brighter.
people's floors.
It'll be brighter than
It'll
where
be-
he was living.
Maybe that's what we're. You
Yeah.
know, a lot of times that's what they are after.
There you
They
go.
commit little minor crimes.
Just
they
do
go
what
to
you got
jail.
to do.
They get their 3 squares.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess like the person's life becomes your TV. It's like a radio show. You kind of listen to what's going on in their life through the floorboards, like one way phone calls. You know, like angry cooking sessions where
imagine
you're
how many-
slamming pots and pans around the kitchen.
I'm worried more about his mental health because imagine how many TikToks he had to endure.
Oh, he was
Hearing.
constantly listening to her, like trying to nail this little quote that she does as background audio. I have to listen to it like 4,000 times just so that she could mouth it just right.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You're right.
I'm telling you, it
Those
happens.
fucking those lip syncing things.
Yeah, it's all in the affidavit.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
he signed it. It
He's
was
like,
terrible.
I-
600 hours.
I was trying to kill myself down there.
He's like, I didn't have anything sharp
I
enough.
couldn't hang myself because I was under the floor.
She was like, the carpenters who built this house were great. They didn't miss a single nail. Every
Except for that
single one of them.
hole.
That's right. They just
I could fit in.
they ran out of material, and I guess they forgot to come back.
He's like Luke's missile
Yeah.
that he shot into the Death
Yeah, that's
Star.
right.
Just that one little, just
One
that one
little-
perfect sized
One little
manhole.
spot there. We're gonna try and get, and that the way that we all
It's
try.
impregnable except for this one man-sized hole
That's
that connects to a network under your floorboards.
I know. This is what we'll do. Let's shove a man in there. After all, we built it for that. They put it in the blueprints.
He's like, it was my understanding that was part of the house, actually.
It was my understanding this was the house. They renting it out to that guy.
They're renting it.
We're gonna rent this thing. We'll see you next time on another episode of the Kickstart with Matt.
And Matt,
And that's it.
that was it. That's all of them.
That's it. That's all.
All
There
right.
is. That's fine.
That's fine. Good enough.
There's nothing. It's
That's good.
utter garbage.
Trash.
Nothing is happening.
Just like our
everyone's
show.
trying to break records and win the lottery,
It's too much
and
normalcy
they're
going
not
on in
taking
this
care of their
world.
pets. I know we need more
Mm.
crazy people out there. I don't know, Florida. I don't know what's happened to Florida. Maybe they've all
Yeah,
gone to
they're
sleep.
settling
Maybe it's the
down.
part of their hibernation period, like the cicadas, like
They
the
hibernate.
Florida
like
man
crabs
stuff goes away for a little bit. I
They're
don't
getting
know what it is.
fatter.
That's right. They're
then
getting
they go to
fatter by
sleep.
the day.
in the mud.
Oh man,
And they're-
and they're looking for that punani.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So is one of our defectors.
That's right. There you go. That's
and one
right.
of our greatest martial arts masters of all time.
There you go, comrade. All right, Juan and Allison.
If you don't know, and if you're this, it doesn't play on the live stream. We just cut off the live stream.
yeah.
You got to go and listen to Juan. I know
Oh.
Allison's heard it, but Juan, there's a what the fuck is the album title or what's the song title?
I don't
for it?
even remember what the fuck it's called.
Steven Seagal. If you're not already aware of this,
Yeah.
Juan, Steven Seagal put out this like house music, like it's this like
It's a mix. It has a
Yeah.
bunch of different styles on it. It was during the 90s. Yeah.
it shouldn't.
No.
Not because the music's bad, but because he attempts to replicate a cultural style of music that
several.
he has no fucking business doing. It is the most disingenuous,
It's great.
cringe-worthy fucking thing,
It's
and
great.
and
The
also
album artwork,
simultaneously
everything.
greatest thing. You have to go listen to this if you haven't before.
So much chicken.
And we're gonna play it on the end of this.
So much beard dye and so much
Ah.
satin clothing.
Does he draw that widow's peak on, or is he just?
He's got a tattoo.
Count
at this
Dracula?
point.
Yeah.
I think he's tattooed it on by this point. Yeah, without a doubt. That's good.
Yeah.
But-
It's-
And
we can all only dream of
Yeah.
being as relevant and perseverant,
yeah, he wanted to do anything he could get his hands on,
and he did.
And let me tell you what, they
And he
were
wanted to
slick with grease.
Whatever he gets his hands on, he flipped it right over his
Flipped
hip.
it right over. Just a few of those little flips.
Look at all this.
Smacked them up.
Look at all this energy that's coming towards me. I'm gonna redirect it over into the kitchen.
And so I want to know what's going on with his lawsuits. Who's supposed to have him? Wasn't he getting in trouble with something? I thought he got in trouble.
I think he's perpetually in trouble,
Yeah,
but
it's
I'm not
true.
sure specifically why.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see. We'll see what's going on with him. But one way or the other,
We'll do Steven Seagal updates every
that's
week
right.
from now
Steven
on.
Seagal update at the end of the show.
Yeah.
That's going to be a new segment. It's only going to be for the viewers.
He was America's sweetheart who could throw a kick and
Oh.
he could throw a man
could he ever
through a bar.
through right through the bar? Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
And he
What
could,
a-
just like he could throw Cupid's arrow right through your heart.
every time. If,
Mhm. Till he
as long as you were a small Asian woman.
That's right. That's right.
Because I mean, once he gets you cornered, you literally can't get away.
Mm-mm.
He's like
He's
like
like
a cage.
mountain lion.
human cage. Human cage.
Cage.
Human cage. We love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next week.